Oh, they've got a double marriage. Ooh. This was on CNN. What is no-fault divorce, and why do some conservatives want to get rid of it? Does anybody want to guess why conservatives want to get rid of it? It shouldn't be that hard to guess. They want to control women, obviously. Following some conservative views that legal victories on the battlegrounds for abortion rights and affirmative action, a number of politicians and influencers turning their attention towards another long-held construct, no-fault divorce. Oh no. Right-wing commentators like Stephen Crowder and Matt Walsh have ramped up complaints in recent months that it's too easy for people, specifically women, to get divorces. All states currently have some version of no-fault divorce law, but Republicans in Texas and Nebraska list the dissolution or restriction of no-fault divorce to their state party political platforms. They want to get rid of that because it's better for the family if the woman is trapped there and can't get out. It's great. That makes your family better somehow. Newly minted House Speaker Mike Johnson, newly minted House Pastor Mike Johnson, I think is his actual term now, has been a vocal opponent for no-fault divorce, which allows couples to obtain a divorce without proving fault and without both parties agreeing to the split. In 2016 sermon, he claimed it turned the United States into a completely amoral society. Get them emo Waldos in chat. So good. Through no-fault divorce was first legalized more than 50 years ago, it has long been sneered at in conservative circles who see it as a danger to the sanctity of marriage and to the concept of the American family. Fault divorces saw a 20% drop in female suicides after its inception. It sure did. They sure do like that. For feminists, human rights advocates, and others, no-fault divorce is an important buttress for gender equality and direct address issues like marital abuse. Many legal minds also see no-fault divorce as a common-sense legal path that reduces unnecessary burdens on courts and couples alike. It's just a good idea. The only people who are against it, want to turn women into property. I think there's something down here about the people who are against it. What benefits do people claim no-fault divorce provides? Well, provides an easier path to ending marriage, obviously, but they hate that. Conservatives do not want an easier path to end a marriage. They hate that. That is terrible. That's nightmarish to them. They don't want it. Let's see. There's the pastor. Why do some people want to get rid of no-fault divorce? So, conservative politicians and commentators, along with some religious and social groups, say unilateral divorce degrades the American family unit and adversely affects men, children, and the economy. Oh no. It's good for the women, but it's bad for the men, children, and the economy. Unilateral no-fault divorce clearly, okay, I gotta do the scary voice for this one. Unilateral no-fault divorce clearly violates the 14th Amendment. Beverly Willett, co-chair of the Coalition for Divorce Reform, claimed earlier this year in Washington Examiner, too often in a family court, defendants are deprived of life, liberty, and property without due process of law. What? What? The process of law is the court. The family court. Family court is the process of law, you absolute cretin. So anytime, according to Beverly here, anytime things don't work out for you, it's against the 14th Amendment. If you gamble your slot points right now and it comes out bad for you, that is against the 14th Amendment. If one of you guys does the gamble or the slots right now and you fail, I have just harmed your 14th Amendment rights. Anytime things go wrong for you, it's against the 14th Amendment. Dumb? Who's Beverly Willett? I hope she's not a lawyer. She's a chair for the Coalition for Divorce Reform. See, this guy wins. The one time I need you to lose, KBP. What are you doing to me? You make me look like an idiot. Malcidian lost. Thank you, Malcidian. You have just had your 14th Amendment rights violated. I'm sorry. I will see you in court. Feel free to send the summons to me, and I will meet you in court and apologize and pay you whatever restitution is required for harming your 14th Amendment rights. It's tough to be a streamer. Yeah. So the due process of law is the family court. So a family court happens, and the judge decides that this car goes to the wife, this house goes to the man. The man has lost access to that car, and he has been deprived of his property, and that is against the 14th Amendment. That's insane. Anytime you lose anything, 14th Amendment comes into play. She's out of her mind. But that's fine. She's a crazy person. Some conservative Christians in particular have fought against no-fault divorce because they believe that divorce is unbiblical and marriage ordained by God. More emo Waldos, all voice fun. Pastor Johnson, who has voiced opposition to no-fault divorce, has also extolled the virtues of what is called covenant marriage, a religiously influenced marriage option that in some states which makes divorce extremely difficult. Oh, they've got a double marriage. Ooh. Pastor Johnson here is suggesting a double marriage. Yeah. You went to the state and you got your marriage license and then you got married, sure, but you got it in a church. So it's a double marriage. It's a double marriage. And that one is just unbreakable. Yes, that would be fine. No, I don't like that either. No. Because then the women would get stuck in it and they wouldn't be able to get out. And then they would get the state would give them a divorce, but then the church wouldn't, and then they wouldn't be able to go meet anybody new because the church still says you're married, and then they would sue, and then the Supreme Court would hold sincerely held religious beliefs is more important than human liberty. So the beliefs your husband has is far more important than the wife's freedom. That sounds like a bad idea. But as usual, Christians ruin everything. They make everything worse. Just literally everything worse. We could have all kinds of great stuff if it weren't for you guys. Covenant marriages are only legally recognized as an option in Arizona. Yeah, it's similar to excommunication. I get what you're saying. But excommunication doesn't have legal rights attached to it. I have a feeling that if Pastor Mike Johnson, who is the Speaker of the House, the pastor of the House, got what he wanted, is that he would create a covenant marriage. He would create the state marriage license and then a covenant marriage, which happens in the church. And if you got both of those, the state might let you divorce the wife divorce later, but then she wouldn't be able to get an excommunication church divorce because the church is like, dude, no, we don't do divorces. We don't like that. It's against our religion. And then she wouldn't be able to get out of it. And then she would still be married and wouldn't be able to do anything else. And she would still be stuck to that one guy that she divorced from the state. It's overly complicated and it's nonsense. It's just a bad idea. Yeah, I read this today while I was supposed to be working, and it made me all kinds of feel all the emo Waldo feelings, and then I had to share them with you. So thanks for being here for that. I appreciate it. Oh, hi. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. The algorithm loves it when you watch it all the way to the end of the video. If you want to keep the algorithm happy, and I know you do, press the subscribe button, press the thumbs up button, leave a comment, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're feeling, and let's all keep that algorithm happy. Thanks. Have a good day.